Okay, so I got the heatsink off. Welcome to part 4, by the way. This is going to be my last one until I get all the stuff tomorrow. As it turns out, might have had a bit too much thermal compound on. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a nice thick, juicy layer there. And to top it off, got about the same on the CPU. No fault of my own. I was tired the day I fitted this and was in a rush as well. So it was quite annoying because I ran out of thermal compound that day, and I need to get some more before I can refit this on my new system. So if I never put too much on, I'll probably have some thermal compound to use, which is quite annoying. But oh well, stuff like that happens. Like I said, this is going to be my final parts. I did plan on part 5 being the new parts. So, although my motherboard, graphics card's basically boxed up, and my RAM isn't, or nothing's boxed up at the moment, you're going to need to imagine it is. There's my case as it is. There's my monitor and the other side panel. So yeah, you're going to have to pretend everything is boxed up, waiting for my new parts to arrive tomorrow, just because you're cool and you will do that. So just imagine and everything will be cool. So I am openly admitting using too much thermal compound. I don't know if the camera will actually pick that up, but it is actually a proper lot of thermal compound. As you can see, it like completely covers the top of the processor. It even goes onto the retention bracket there. So whoops. So I've got the fun task of removing all that thermal compound. So yeah, that's part 4. Part 5 will be brought to you tomorrow with all my new parts before I've unboxed them. Part 6 will be them all out of the box. Part 7 will be it all coming together. Well, actually from part 7 onwards it will just literally be any problems I have or any progress I've made in the entire build. And then I don't know what I'm going to do without thermal compound, to be honest with you, because I need to fit that onto a new motherboard before I fit it to the case, ideally, due to its stupid mounting system. Can't fit. You see, I can't fit anything until I've got thermal compound, basically. Quite annoying, to be honest with you. That's going to have to require quite a lot of thinking. I've got enough cash on me to go into town and get some tomorrow morning. But, you know, I don't really want to, because that means getting it from Maplin, and Maplin are overpriced and probably have crap stuff, but I'll be better off just not using any, or making my own thermal compound from the remains of what hasn't been used on here. I think I've got probably enough that's just overlapped and not been used to actually reuse, but I don't know, what can you do? People make mistakes, we're only human. Actually, as that's gone into camera, this is not in any way any kind of drugs or anything. This is one of them little screw grabbers. surface screw, which should happen to nearly all of them motherboard screws, about 2 of them, fall into awkward positions inside the case, like where you can't get with your fingers. You go in there with this, like that, pick it up and get it out of the case. Okay, so that's part 4. Remember, all of this are in boxes. Okay, and so I'll bring you part 5 tomorrow. Just for reference, the current time is at 10:05 on the 25th. My next video is going to be on the 26th, late afternoon. If it's late afternoon, the stuff's coming round. I don't know when it's coming. Which also boasts another problem for going into town to get thermal compound. If I'm not here, my parents are going to be like, who the fuck are you? Why have you got a load of PC hardware? Why are you demanding 380 quid from someone who's not here? And it's just going to be awful, to be honest. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Dun 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 dun. So I have to think about that, but in the meantime, watch all these parts again or something. Upload more tomorrow night, and thanks for watching, and goodbye.